I just woke up, made a banana, drank some tea. It's time for my best company Bible readings. So on my last one, I'm just gonna talk a bit while we did this ready here. Okay, also I want to verify that I did. Okay, so I had a choice between, or this is Poise Rupture. It's this one. Wait, isn't there a death right based on that? Cinq Meursault, Divine Return. But the thing is that Ryōshū has this one here, LCCB Assistant Manager, Poise, Tremor, Rupture. They're done, still only has +3 offense level. And then the third is Drifting Blade of Hongyuan, who it's more of a tank, has the follow-up attacks and everything. They did +5. The Dun doesn't get +5 offense level. Also just better overall for more hits, and more count. Better poise, the follow-up attack, which also work for ego diff. That's gonna be for basically if you're running Poise Rupture, why are you not running this with the 2 Poise Rupture Heishous? But then what I was thinking about, it's like, wait, this is just all just previous season stuff besides Meursault? It's like, okay, Poise Rupture, so that it's Cinq Meursault. Yes, he was the, well, actually no, LCCB Assistant Manager was the first one, but they are also pretty bad. And then, okay, Cinq Meursault, Ward of Hongyuan, and the 2 side branches. Okay, that is 4. And take Drifting Blade of Hongyuan, that is 5. That's all you need, but Family Hierarch and Ishmael does get like that exclusive EU diff from the Spring Cultivation if there's 6 support identity. It's like, okay, bring them. Should I just bring Root Branch Adept as well? So when they swap off, they get the still free special thing. I forgot what I don't use it. So okay, so that is that's one of the team. It's like, okay, Frost. Both the Rupture, Poise Rupture ones, they don't get it from the attack still. Actually, this one's from a still free. Wait, does it count for Lucky Pouch then? It doesn't count for the activation, but will count for use of Lucky Pouches. 7 Associations Faust is only from the passive. So, of course, also you're running the other Heishous, you run that. Okay, Dawn. So let me see. Poise or Rupture. Let me see. I can go over to Heishou, and if I'm not putting them on the field, I get the passive bonus. Okay, it's like, okay, for the Sinclair and Heathcliff. So, okay, let's throw the Heishous back on it. Get the bonus for the people on the field. It's like, wait, so Poise Rupture, besides Meursault, is just season, what's the season called again? Season 6? Yes, it is. And if you don't know, I feel like the Heishous are probably strongest for this mode. So what packs do I even have to clear with them anyway? I don't, no idea. I'm probably just put times if you want to skip this part. It's just me talking. But let me see if it's Procession, Murder with Express, BokGak, Blood Fiends, I'm Time BokGak, Beautiful Voice, with Aaron Heath, Identity on field, 5 Murder with Express, BokGak with my bunch Don Trixel on the field, 4 or 5 using rental teams, shop. I'll try and get this one here. It's still 1 and 2, still free. Combat, Rapture. I need the Entangled Fate. That's something I need to try and get from 4-5 onward. So it's only for I thought it was like one of every symphony. No, it's for 7 res. Which of course, with the Heishous, they made all defense stills Dwellini for some reason. Cause like, oh, now the Rupture, they have to have Dwellini now. So like how they threw charge in Ring Nurse Fodder Hong Loosing when Tawistro doesn't have Envy anywhere. No, I said charge, Envy. But it's like, oh no, he's charged, he has to have Envy. Oh wow. Seismic Zone, but I'm not doing that as much. That's more for Tremor, I feel like. Risk Extreme. Yeah, I'm doing the Lunar Memory Wisp one. What's this? Turn Philosophy? One of the Blade. Oh wait, updated for this. I had those completed before. So to change the hidden bosses out, it's just the Nurse Fodders. So I still need a lot of tweers. I haven't basically done nothing. I just woke up as well. I just said that. Oh yeah, so we need to have an update on the channel, I guess, so far. So I missed the Townslight Trap and Star Savior, so I won't be playing that anymore. I don't like the game. 10 hours on it. Was it still? Oh yeah, I forgot. The validating like files or something that got me banned. Oh wow, how great of them to do that to me. I would fight the dead rabbits here. Who needs sanity? Who needs sanity? I would stick these with the start tokens. Okay, who needs sanity? The Yo branch. Oh, Mao Otis. Yeah, for Otis, only Rupture, other Ah, no, but I was about to say, oh, G-Torp? No, they're thinking for 2 stills. It would be 7 Otis, or for Poise, it would be Wade Lineage? Yeah, not really good options. It's so Heishou. Divinity bonuses to the Heishous are already on the field at the start. Alright, who else needs it? Is this those 3? 4? Those 4? Oh, Cinq, Meursault, those Heishous. I did 2 fights or something with, what was it? Like 2 Admiralty Towners. Okay, I haven't done the 3rd anniversary, like, ending for the Uma and Stellosora, so I have to uninstall those. After this, I'm going to go for a walk. I want to go for a walk because, like, just woke up, ate a banana, had a bit of strong tea. Fortunately, it wasn't loose if it was a tea bag because so many of those I have to go through. I also realized I'm falling way behind on Haruhi actually. So I'm gonna name this. Okay, now the D data, like my thing is now in the red now. So I'm retorting right now. It's causing more of this stuff. Wow, I need to get more space at us, but. The thing is, I was gonna name this Mutant Furries Worship Jesus for a Banana, because I just ate a banana. But I don't have to throw in Haruhi Suzumiya here. They probably won't be in the thumbnail or anything. So if you are here for the Bible, please skip at least like 20 minutes. I'll put a timestamp for that, not theme pack. I am going to grab the where do I keep Internet Archive? Where is it? It's been so long since I've done a Bible reading where it's actually me and not best in this. Just usually I did right up. I was like, yeah, Jesus, we're 1/3 the world's population because they didn't have faith in God. No. Where's my Adobe Acrobat thing? Okay, apparently where I stopped off is like, I'll make tea. That I just had some tea, but that's where. Oh, here it is. So let's read the previous passage as well. Nagoto flipping through a book in her corner looked like a camellia that had bloomed in the wrong season. Yeah, I don't understand my metaphors anymore either. It's that type of dialogue again. No. I'll make tea. Asuna adjusted her headband for flopping in her shoes over to the table covered with junk. She therefore placed tea leaves into the teapot. I sagged into the brigade chief chair and visibly watched Asuna prepare tea when I was hit by a sudden thought. I turned on the computer and waited for the OS to boot up. I watched for the mouse icon to switch from hourglass to pointer. How old is this? Actually, it's from like the early 2000s, isn't it? Then I opened the freeware viewer and input the password I set to load the contents of the folder Mikuru. I can understand why the Computer Research Society was in tears when they gave this new machine up. The feminist Asuna's made outfit image selection loaded instantly. As I verified that Asuna was preparing tea with one eye, I enlarged on the images and zoomed in. Oh, this is Threat Invasion of Privacy, isn't it? This was when Haruhi forced her into her crouching tiger pose. I checked the edge of her exposed ample cleavage. There was a black dot on her left mound. I zoomed in again. The dot was rather blurred, but indeed looked like a star. I see. That's what she meant. Did you figure something out? I closed the window seconds before she placed the teatop on the table. I don't make mistakes. Asuna stood next to me and looked at the monitor. There was nothing to see. Huh? What is this? This Mikuru folder. Which actually use this to further the plot. What was the star thing? I'm pretty sure the future, it's been a while, said about something about star. I don't know. Dante looking for that star thing. Remember that one CG where it's like just stopped appearing for some reason? Yeah, what happened to that? Okay, I need to get, I have poise selected, so I know for rupture here. Alright, let's write it to Yi-san one. If we go for, oh no, okay, I almost messed up there. I almost messed up there, alright? But I stopped myself. Okay, actually this should be helpful for the other thing. Take that. We get another one of these. Broken revolver. Okay, I think so we're done with this. I should have took the other thing actually. I'll buy everything. I'll buy everything. That's right. I am buying everything. I need some water. Oh, if I didn't Hindu. Oh, it's not the violin episode. I didn't even do the thing actually. I'm gonna have to just buy it when I do the violin episode. When I have to do the violin, like a voice or something. Yeah, let's do the Tanto 5 team, like 6 team for that. Yeah. Okay. I slipped up. Why is my name on here? Hey, what's inside? Show me! Show me! This is just... Well, hey! I wonder what this is. I'm sure it's nothing important. Yeah, that's it. Nothing at all. Sounds like a Y. Asena reached for the mouse with a playful smile on her face and leaned over me, trying to grab my right hand. Not happening, sister. I grabbed onto the mouse. Asena's face popped over my shoulder as her soft body pressed into my back. I could feel her sweet breath against my cheek. What? Asena, did you wake up? Show me! Her upper body was touching my back as she placed her left hand on my shoulder and reached for the mouse with her right. The sensation I felt was killing me. A soft giggling tickled my earlobes. It felt so good that I was about ready to let go of the mouse. What are you people doing? And I see negative 273 Celsius voice from Asena and me. No, froze Asena and me. Haruhi stood in her gym uniform with her book bag over her shoulder, looking like she just taught her dad molesting some. What? Asena unfroze. She detached herself from my back. Maid started rustling stiffly and stepped back with robotic movements. She plopped into her chair like an Ishmael robot whose batteries were almost dead. Huh? What's the Ishmael robot? But I feel like I just searched up. I really heard about that like 2 weeks ago, and now it's just brought up in Haruhi Suzumiya. Yeah, it's like some tar company robot or something. That's no. Most people these days wouldn't know what that is. It's only by chance I've heard of that. I actually saw that thing like 2 weeks ago from YouTube recommended. Wow, it's like, so what's the name? It's like, oh, it's that thing. Wow. Haruhi made a sound before slumping over the desk to glare down at me. So maids turn you on? What are you talking about? I'm not to get changed. Go ahead. I drank the tea Asena had made me and made myself comfortable. I said I'm going to get changed. What about it? Get out! An ego there from that. Oh, offensive +1. I'm not taking that. I'm at the 415. The violin will be next time, alright? Next time, we'll be repairing Henry's violin. What to take here? I'm gonna take Falling Flowers. So go for the Canto 4 stuff then. Since the follow-up attacks rule, does that count as a still 1 use? Maybe I should just in case. I don't think I'll take the Unloving or anything. I'm gonna take Falling Flowers, I guess. Sure. I was practically kicked out of the room as I fell into the hallway. The door slammed in my face. Wait, no, I was under the rupture. Oh no, I was under the rupture. Oh no, do I Nah. I forgot. I was also trying to think, but I was gonna take the rupture, the jar. No. Oh no. It's only available from 4.2. Is it available on 4? Hopefully it's available on 4 free. Since they made Falling Flowers available on 4 free as well. But did they make the Intervallo one available on 4 free or not? It's very limiting how the theme packs work. I wish when you get to past floor 5, it will put all the previous theme packs there. So if you did Pacific Ego Dips for fusions and stuff. But of course they wouldn't do that. No, they wouldn't. You have to take these 4 or 5 ones. Those like very limited early 4 ones you can't take anymore. No. What's with her? I didn't even have time to set down the tea cup. I tugged at my tea-soaked shirt and leaned back against the door. Why does something not feel right? Something feels different than usual. Oh, I get it! Haruhi had no trouble about changing in the classroom, yet she chased me out of the room just now. That's what was nagging at me. Well now, did she have a change of heart? Or has she finally grown up and learned what shame is? I wouldn't know since the boys of 1-5 were still in the habit of sprinting out of the room right before gym class. Funny, the person who drilled this habit into us. Asakura was no longer there. I placed the teacup on the linoleum. What is linoleum floor? Is that crossweg? What? One leg popped up. What is linoleum? Huh? Linoleum? What? Images. I don't need the Wikipedia. There we go. Four term made from cubes such as sulfide, winseed oil, winoxin, a liquid linoleum. Oh. It's like a floor. It's just like a oil flooring stuff. Pine resin, ground torque dust, sawdust, and mineral fillers such as calcium carbonate. on a hips and canvas backing. I think something added. Was this what they made the floor of their stuff? Early Winosium? Well, okay, this is like a floor mixture. Which is what you can guess was like what specifically the floor mixture is. Like, oh, here's what's made of. Honestly, that still doesn't give me an example of what Winonium is, but of course, like, oh yeah, it's this stuff. So, okay, fine, I'm gonna try and bother to understand this. I just woke up, it's 11 something. After a short while, the rumsing sounds within the club room ceased without any voice telling me to go in. I hugged my knees and waited 10 minutes, then knocked. Come in. I heard Asina's small voice through the door. I looked past Asina, opening the door for me like a real maid, to see Haruhi looking bored, elbows propped on the table, and her long, pale legs on her head. Huh? No, that's a period. That's a period. That's a period. Oh. On her head were swaying bunny ears. The familiar sight of her as a bunny drill made you feel like putting in the effort. Taller and tufts were absent. Her bare legs weren't covered in fishnet stockings, but the bunny ears were still there as Haruhi sat with her legs crossed. My arms and shoulders feel too old, but this outfit doesn't allow much ventilation, Haruhi said as she sipped her tea. Nagoto flipped another page. Surrounded by a bunny drill and a maid, I was at loss as to how to act. I considered how much I would make if I introduced these two to a part-time job for attracting customers. Whoa, what's going on? That was Tozumi's merry response in a somewhat hysterical voice, all while maintaining a smile on his face. Oh, was today a costume party? Please forgive me, I didn't prepare anything. Don't say anything that will make the situation more complicated. Maruku, sit down here. Haruhi pointed to the metal chair before her, as Asina was already towering as he timidly sat down in the chair with her back to Haruhi. I was wondering what Haruhi was planning when she took Asina's chestnut hair in her hands from behind and began braiding it. If you just looked at the scene by itself, it was like a beautiful picture of an older sister arranging her younger sister's hair. But Asina's face was frozen in fear! And Haruhi had a sour look on her face. She probably just wanted to turn her into a maid with braids. I turned to Tozumi, chuckling deeply as he watched, and asked, Up for a game of a fellow? Sounds fabulous. We haven't played in a while. We spent the next period of time engaged in the struggle between black and white. Tozumi sucked pretty bad for someone who could turn into a ball of light. What does that have to do with anything? Okay. Most beat 'em up. Give me the poise! Give me the poise. Also, the team layout's not good right now. Alright. So Hongwu, something. You have to be the sixth one there. Actually, you know what? Let me swap out Faust for now. Yeah. Alright, just for now. Haruhi braided and unbraided Asina's hair, then played around by tying it into two pigtails and then a bun. Asina would shudder every time Haruhi touched her. Nagoto was absorbed in her reading and didn't look up for a second. Why are we all gathered here? It's becoming harder and harder to understand. That day, we simply engaged in monotonous SOS Brigade club activities. No aliens taking about some grand space sorting data. No visitors from the future. No blue giants. No red spears. Nothing at all. We didn't know what we wanted to do. We didn't even know what we should do. We just let the clock tick by as we lived a routine sort of high school life. The everyday happenings of a natural world, while I didn't feel a bit dissatisfied when nothing was going on. I could just tell myself. Oh yeah, you tell I just woke up. I paused immediately to continue immediately. But yeah, drink some water and blow my nose. I just woke up. How many times have I said that? It's like, yeah, this actually feels so much funner than usual Bible readings. It's usually like, yeah, evil! We're gonna wipe out the earth! Just, yeah, done. But having to, you're not in your best and still trying to actually do it, it's honestly, it has like a pretty fun challenge. Okay, maybe this is just me being weird, but it has like another layer to it, you know? I don't need Patami Pack now. I usually pause for a shots, but now I'm just gonna talk over it, alright? How was this? I wish you'd only change the shop layout when you buy stuff after you refresh. All right. I don't want to test. I mess up multiple times when because it's how it's like this. All right. All right. Can we get Slash? Voodoo doll. Sure. I'm broke. Double? Realtors. Oh yeah, I should probably spend these. I need to. Who should I get to free of the? Probably Faust, right? Probably Faust. If I just keep spamming this constantly, that will be fine. I feel like, especially since they don't have the poise until you get their EX one. So I should just keep doing that. But we have some fusion diffs. We can get this already, and we also get this one as well. And then, because I selected poise as the thing previously, I think that the rupture one here. There is Frill. I need the barrels, right? There we go. And there is the stone. There we go. We're off to a good start already, I feel like. When I spend all my starlight on these buffs. Even though I'm not doing adversity. There's nothing we're doing adversity 60. I'm pretty sure there's nothing for adversity 60 right now. So I don't have to. Maybe next meter there'll probably be stuff for that. All right. Oh well, there's still plenty of time, and we aim as we look to the next day and repeat. I was still having more than enough fun though. We gathered in the room with no purpose in mind, and we would watch S.E.A hard at work like a maid. Watch Nagoto be as still as a statue of Buddha. Watch Tozumi's perfectly harmless smile. Watch Haruhi's face jump tossing between good and bad moods. All these things had their own sort of essence of the unordinary, and it was part of this oddly satisfying still life I was living. As for almost getting killed by a classmate and encountering some rampaging monster in a dry, uninhabited world, those things just don't happen that often. Though I could write them off as hallucinations, hypnosis, or daydreams. I did resent being addressed as one of Haruhi Suzumiya's lackeys, but I was the only one lucky enough to be involved in various ways with such an interesting group of people. For now, I just put aside the question of why I was the only one another human may join one of these days. That's right! I wanted everything to stay this way. Just about anyone would agree with me on that point, right? Normally, yes, but there was one person who didn't. You know who? Haruhi Suzumiya! Once night had fallen, I had dinner, took a bath, and randomly studied whichever words might come up in English tomorrow. Oh no, I haven't made the video on the learning Japanese stuff yet. Oh yeah, I mentioned this before, like briefly in like one of the things that that is something I was doing or something. Okay, I think I tuned to the Spice Bush branch. Oh, it's T-word. There's no T-word with shop or fusion thing, so it makes it too hard to get it. Okay, but for here, I'm better off just taking this stuff's our cigarette holder. Remember, this is offensive plus 2. This is already offensive plus 2 with the 2 levels. There's also additional 2 defense level. I take this and the HP. Okay, can I get the thing here? I can get C still. Alright, but can I also get the secret hidden pack? What was that first? C or the hidden pack? Okay, I'll see it. But I take the hidden pack as well, and I take that instead. So that will just strictly be better. Nope. Okay, there's the magic hell bus. Once that was finished, the fragment of Conceit. We have to fight crabs. Oh yeah, there's gonna be another video as well on the things. It'll be like Jesus commits crab genocide to I don't know, to like cater to God or something. Or, I don't know. It was just he commits crab genocide. I didn't really think of the other part of the title. Oh man. Once that was finished, the frog indicated that it was time to sleep. As I lay down in my bed, I pursued the novel Nagoto had forced on me. I think a little reading was good every now and then, so I opened up the book. It was unexpectedly engaging as I continued reading page after page. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover. But it was a bit too long for me to finish in one night, so I put down the book once one of the characters had finished a long monologue. The demons of sleep were setting up camp on my eyelids. I marked my spot with the bookmark Gregor had written on, and shut the book. When I turned off the lights and sank under the covers, within a few minutes, I was sound asleep. Incidentally, you know why people dream. Sleep rotates between cycles of REM and non-REM stages. The first few hours of sleep are deep sleep and spent mostly on non-REM sleep. The brain is in a restative state during this stage. Once the body is resting and the brain becomes semi-active, you're in REM sleep. This is when we dream, because we get to the morning, the higher the frequency of REM sleep, which means that most of our dreams last until right before we wake up. I dream every night, but I lie in bed until the last possible second, so once I wake up, I have to frankly get ready for school and end up forgetting what my dream was about. On occasion, I abruptly recall some dream I had forgotten about years ago. Yeah, human memory is an unsolved mystery. Oh man, so I fell asleep for an hour yesterday, like around 5 or something, so I couldn't sleep, so I was just trying to sleep all the way up till 5 a.m. and then I was going to fall asleep until, 10 something? Oh man, that was pretty bad of me, sleeping in like that. But hey, it is a Saturday, so. But I did dress. None of that really matters. Someone was slapping my cheek. You are annoying! I'm sleeping! Don't interrupt me when I'm comfortably asleep. On. My alarm clock hasn't gone off yet, even though I just turn it off every time it does. I should still have some time before my mother sends my sister to Mary drag me out of my bed. Wake up! No, I want to sleep. No time for dubious dreams. I told you to wake up! Hands wrapped around my neck, began shaking my head. When the back of my head slammed against a hard surface, I finally woke up. Hard surface? I quickly sat up. Haruhi's face, which had been staring at me, dodged my head. Finally awake? Kneeling next to me in her sailor uniform was Haruhi. Her pale face was filled with anxiety. Do you know where we are? Yes, the school we go to, North Prefectural High, the paved stone between the front gate and the walkers. Not a single light was on. At night, the school building looked like a gray silhouette to my eyes. Hold on. There was no night sky. Oh, dunked spanner, alright. If only I got the violin, I could have got the thing. Give me Nebulizer right now. This is a ransom, alright? Give me Nebulizer, or I'm taking the fraction really thing back and being okay, then I'm not gonna take it then. I won't beat you up. Unless if I do take it because of situational. Which then, yeah, I will beat you up. But still, we're fine now, right? Give me some levels. Did I mention the yeah, I forgot to take the Warp Express thing for last mirror. I don't know if I said it or not. But I was doing the charge one. I thought it was all just best for multi-track and Blood Fiends, but no, it's just for there's like 3 different ones you just to buff charge that I did not take at all. That's just sad. No wonder it was so bad when I was playing through it. I didn't have the ego diffs for it. Here's Trickling Strap. Oh. I don't need to buy it. I'm not doing for. I can't take the violin anymore. Take Crimson Spring though. Underbranch? Sure. Nah. Meursault's still free, yes. Posed weight. Sure, but that might be helpful. Cinq situation. Oh, trial pattern Dord bottle. That will be good for a while. Oh yeah, also while I'm here, once then buy another Faust still free, because I can just do that constantly. And also let me fuse new ego diff. We are getting this one. Let's also see the slash ones as well. I'm usually pausing for these, but I'm not pausing this time. And we did 90%. We got the broken greatsword. I need to save some more ones for when I get to what was it, the spring cultivation. Because I need 4 different things. Oh, Ristards is here. No, I did it later. I can't really buy anything else. So I thought the main thing was the rupture one. Man, this is it's to have all this stuff bought. Just a flat plane of dark gray. A monochrome star emitting soft phosphorescence. No moon.
Stars or clouds, a gray star resembled a wall, froze space. I slowly stood up. I wasn't wearing my sweats that served as pajamas. Instead, I was clothed in my school uniform. I thought I had woken up when I found myself here, and you were lying down next to me. What's going on? Why are we at school? Haruhi asked in an unusually subdued voice. Did they never leave? Instead of responding, I groped around my surroundings. Both pitching the back of my hand and touching my uniform felt far too real for it to be a dream. Haruhi, are we the only ones here? Yeah, I know I was sleeping in my bed, so how did I end up here? In the sidewalk streams. Do you see Tozumi? No, why? No reason, just asking. If this is that dimensional fault or throw space or whatever, then the giants of Light and Tozumi and his buddies should also be here. Let's leave the school grounds for now. We might run into someone elsewhere. You don't seem very surprised. They need some Starlight refund, I feel like. I'm not thinking Meursault, so I'm gonna need a refund here. Alright, next XP plus 15. Alright, officer plus 1 defense level. These two are the best for my situation. Oh, nah, no, I'm looking for 15. I'm not taking that. Warp Express, regular. I should take the rupture ones from this actually. Should I just take it? Yeah, there's a 15 free one in here, isn't there? I don't have that actually. I could take it. Or what are the packs available at 4-4? So unchanging, you've defining a certain world. Don't need that. So ones I could take, I do need to take refraction real. Maybe I will take line 5 to beat up that die, even though I said I wouldn't. I do need to get. Does this have the thing or? But it's 4-4 guaranteed for this one here. I should probably just take that one for now. And later when I get to Seismic Zone, not yet. This one has this, that's for sinking. I'm not doing Wild Hunt yet. That has this for the healing. But no, these ones don't have the thing I'm looking for yet. The activate the 7 res one, everything. Alright, all the ones in that. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'll take checkup, but what other ones am I missing? Hold on, let's go check my Ego Diff Compendium. Yeah! I don't know what happened, but I was going to show my Ego Diff Compendium. I've been falling behind on this for a long time now. It's so to unowned, but yeah, I ended up doing some dishes and vacuuming my room for about the last half an hour. I don't know what I was talking about before this. So there's the this is one that's actually triable. There's the ones for the hidden diffs. There's this fusion one, and this one is still warm toffee. There's that. That's the violin. That is I don't know. I haven't run Tremor yet. That's the. Oh wait, these are from the new hidden bosses, I guess. And then this is the Tester Luck one. So there's 4 hidden boss ones. They're now being put in here, I guess. So that's good. The other ones should also be in here, I feel like. There's the violin, craft one, normal. Still warm toffee. I'm pretty sure that is from the Walpurgis Night. Was it choice event only? Hold on, Wiki, I'm gonna need your help here, Wiki. That one has never appeared in the shop for its T-word list, so that's probably why. So, still warm toffee, Dust of Amber, yep. First part identity, third end after using attacks will heal 5 SP. It's max HP and is while top identity. Wait, max HP, but it's heal SP. Oh, okay. Then 1+ twin boost next turn. It's a T-word list, so that's gonna be even harder to get since. Taurus, either the choice event or you have to gamble in the shop or a trade reward. So that sucks. There's of course the fusion as well. I haven't run sinking yet since then. And then of course, so yeah, and then these hidden ones, haven't done a hidden one in a while. I only ever done it once, and that was the Gauntlet. And then there's the new sinking one. I haven't run sinking yet. And then there's okay, so I know. Yeah, a lot of it is all this boils down to like very RNG to try and get them instead of just. I could probably buy the toffee actually at the start of a run, so I don't have to worry about that. But we'll just continue going on here. Yes, accept and investigate. Heal all allies. I will. I've already read this before, so I'll be skipping. Okay. You want to leave it up to a single toy, and I at least want. Yes, 95%. There's a higher chance of me getting 3 of the toys there than getting a single toy. Alright. I am surprised, especially by the fact that you are here. Wasn't this a playground for those giants she created? Or was this just an unusually real dream I was having? Alone with Haruhi in a deserted stool. I wonder what Feud would have to say about this. What Feud? Feud? What? What does that mean? Sigmund Feud. What? Austrian. Or the Australian. Alright. Australian urologist, founder of psychoanalysis, clinical method for evaluating treating psychologies arising from conflicts and the psychic dialogue between patient and psychologist, and the distinct theory of human mind and age derived from. So, this is a white novel. Okay, I'm in my late 20s. I'm probably too old to be the target audience for this. This is for teenagers. What teenager knows about Freud and psychoanalysis or something? Why does the main character John know about that too? What? That makes no sense for that to be brought up here in this context and for the target audience. Unless you're expecting, yeah, no. Those teenagers who read this, they need to search that up. Kids don't even read books these days, I think, anyway. But that's just wow. That's of everyone to name drop. You name drop that. Also, of course, maybe Tina was back in the day would have known about that robot as well. But I don't know. This is just comedic to me now, I guess. It's like the stuff that it's brought up. Did the author? This is a white novel. A lot of the themes are quite immature. All right, so that's the target audience. But the stuff that it's brought up, I was like, okay, you name drop something that people who are the demographic of this novel wouldn't know as they searched up. Which, if this is pretty sure the 2000s. When did this release? Haruhi novel release date. 2003. So that's when it wasn't too known to search things up. What teenager would have known about food? Do they teach that in school over in their country? This is from, was it Japan? I think, yeah. Is that a normal thing? It's like, okay, let's talk about psychoanalysis or something. No, I don't think they do that there. Alright. We have... Actually, wait a second. In my high school, there was actually a thing for... Actually, wait. Okay, I don't know how it's different from there, but I'm pretty sure that is an elective in Canada for that type of stuff. Okay, they might have heard of it, but at the age they're actually worrying about it, they're probably too old to actually read this stuff. Like, I'm too old for this. For the actual demographic. This is like very young teens or something. I don't know. I'm not saying like older people can't find enjoyment in it. I mean, I had my fun with this, yeah, but this was how the presentation and themes are. Also the age of the characters, like, yeah, what year of high school is this for them? It's first or something? Yeah, they would not be worrying about this in first year. I'm telling you right here. This is a grade 11 or 12 stuff. Actually, no, of course there's the differences in countries and stuff, so I probably should just stop talking right now. Oh man. Okay. I maintained a reasonable distance from Haruhi as we stepped through the gate when my nose ran into an invisible wall. I remembered this surrounding sensation. I could force my way a bit further, but I soon ran into firm wall. An invisible wall stood right outside the stool entrance. What is this? As Haruhi vigorously pushed with her two hands, her eyes grew wider. I walked around the stool premises to confirm my suspicions. An imperceivable wall extended seamlessly as far as I could walk. Almost as if it were trying to trap us inside. It doesn't look like we can get out from here. There wasn't even a breeze. The air was totally still. Let's try circling to the back. Should we try to contact someone first? Haruhi asked. If there's a phone, at least. I don't have my cell on me. If we were in closed space, then according to Tozumi's explanation, a phone wouldn't do us any good. But we still went into the stool building. There should be a phone in the faculty office. None of the lights are on. The dark stool building was pretty creepy. We walked past rows of walkers and headed into the silent stool building. On the way, I flipped the white switches in the first floor classrooms, and the fluorescent lights flickered on. It was just told, artificial white, but it was enough to make the two of us exchange relieved looks. First, we headed for the night watchman's office. After confirming that it was empty, we headed for the faculty office. Naturally, it was locked. So he pulled out a nearby fire extinguisher, smashed its bottom into the glass window, and broke into the room. Alright. Enchanter Mark 4. Alright, what's it? The rupture! Yeah! Rupture! Rupture! I don't really like rupture. Okay, Faust still, yes. Rupture done. Nothing. Nothing. Have I got? No, I think I'm still missing one rupture, actually. Or how many ruptures am I missing for this? Rupture! That's so guaranteed it. Damn it. Alright, I'm thinking about the one. That's 10% damage. Actually, keep that. I'll keep that. I'll keep that. Alright, I do have the poise one. Ooh, no, I need a tier 2. Alright, I'm doing a review then. Yeah, guaranteed tier 3 twigs. There's still one more, I think. If I did the Midwinter Nightmare, this will take effect every time, because turn end they will have Cinq in. So I will keep that for now. I need night vision goggles. Yes, I do not need Stone Tomb. I already have the poise tier 2s that I would want. I don't really need that either. Okay, tier 1 there. Alright. And there it is. Different rupture penalty count, missing speed, fast power. For every once of aggro and all circles on self max. It doesn't really help LCE Yi Song. They should have had some like throwing power. They just give us plus 10 like final power for LCE Yi Song, alright? That's what they should have done. Just give them plus 10 power with that, alright? If you want to make them usable in this like ending mutagens, give them plus 10 power. This should help them quite a bit. It sounds like, wait, no, that will, no, it will work for when you're doing adversities. It's like, it won't help much. You'll still get destroyed, but it's the thought that counts. It's at least helping Yi Song out, alright? No, I need to save my toss so I get more toss next turn, or next floor. Yeah. Short Tay and sword? Sure. I'll take that, and I can't afford the Refuge Sheet. It must not be true, I guess. Alright. We have LCB where check out BokGak Hongyuan Bros. And also end Haruhi Suzumiya after this. I only got through, what, 5 pages or something? Really? Well, I flipped the White Sisters on in the first... No. Walk past the road walkers headed into the Silent Steel building. On the way, I flipped the white switches in the first 4 classrooms. And the fluorescent lights flickered on. It was just told artificial white, but it was enough to make the 2 of us exchange relieved looks. First, we headed for the night watchman's office. Confirming that it was empty, we headed for the faculty office. Naturally, it was locked, so we pulled out a nearby fire extinguisher, smashed its bottom into the glass window, and broke into the room. Haruhi held the phone out to me. Doesn't seem to work. I took it and put it to my ear. No sound at all. I tried pushing the buttons a few times, but nothing happened. We left the faculty office and headed up, turning on all the lights in the classrooms as we went. Our classroom was on the top floor. If we looked down from there, we might learn something about our surroundings. At least, that's what Haruhi said. As we walked through the stool, Haruhi tightly clenched the sleeve of my blazer. Don't expect much from me, Haruhi. I don't have the power to do anything, but if you're scared, just cling to my arm. It creates more of an atmosphere. Idiot. Haruhi glared at me with upturned eyes, but her fingers didn't release the drip. Nothing looked different about classroom 1-5. Looked just like the way it did when I left it that afternoon. He raised her marks on a chalkboard. The thumbtack-filled motor wall? What's a mortar wall? What? Mortar wall. By bricks together with... Okay, that's... AI? Ugh. Mortar wall masonry. It's a workable paste which hardens to bind building blocks. Oh, wait, it's that? Oh, that's what that was called? A mortar for masonry? It's a coating the blocks there. That's what it is? Wow, the AI thing was suck, but then I don't repeat it. Immediately I get my answer. It's like it's saying something about the whole AI search thing. I'm going to put this every time I have to search something up. You feel and seal irregular drafts between them, spread the weight of them evenly to add decorative towers and patterns to masonry walls. The model sets motors introduce pitch, asphalt, and soft clay. Wow, thanks for computer for actually giving me what I was trying to search up. That's so helpful, thank you. Impose weight. Oh, did I just get rid of that? So, I could actually take this actually for the, or you know who. I have to take that offensive plus 3 total. But But that's pretty bad spending them. I have to get rid of that then. Base power plus. But I do need a tier 2s for when I take Spring Cultivation. I need the burn one so I can get the Yo branch one. Alright, now I should take Nocturnal Sweeping, I feel like right now. Or actually, no, wait, no, I needed that one feat. Yeah, oh no, it's right here actually. Wait, it's right here. I need to get this actually, Entangled Fate. I think that the other one's later, but Entangled Fate is something I should try and get right now. So let's go for Unbound Wrath. Hopefully I can get it really easy here. Oh, I didn't get immediately on the... Oh, I should have re-rolled for the Bongy pack. And there is the other Poise one. So now I have the Poise tier 4s complete. Alright, I'm just gonna stop here. Where was I? Yeah, so I'll stop at the Mortar Wall. So, next time we'll go Ton Look at 166. Oh, I can't top you, I forgot. Right, so that is only 6 pages I went through. 166. Chan Look and dot. I misspelled Chan, I put time. Put an I instead. Alright, save that. That's very any though. Compared to how fast I go for the Bible, which is bigger pages, I buried it through Haruhi whenever I read it. That's just pretty bad, I feel like, isn't it? And he's gonna close that and swap to the Bible! Actually, wait, should I actually? Or should I just continue reading? No, next one I'll just do full Haruhi, I guess. We have an issue. Because I was doing for all my learning Japanese papers here, I accidentally not only folded the Bible, but the bookmark fell out. So here's the part where I go to my previous Bible reading and find where I was. Let me win rate for while I don't do that. Alright, I found where I was. So I was at the beast out of the sea, but I stopped everything. So previously it was some sort of dragon and a woman on Earth. What's the Revelations about? I need to watch that animated series, I guess. That is... I have my own visual interpretations of what's happening. I feel like saying another opinion on what's happening would be also helpful, I guess. Meursault doesn't have Gluttony anymore, I guess. Oh, how's it the thing then? Unless I use... He doesn't have a Gluttony ego, does he? Oh. Well, it tastes... Beast out 13. Then I saw a beast rising up out of the sea. It had 7 heads and 10 horns, with 10 crowns on its horns. And written on each head were names that blasphemy God. This beast looked like a leopard, but it had the feet of a bear and the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave the beast his own power and throne and great authority. I saw that one of the heads of the beast seemed wounded beyond recovery, but the fatal wound was healed. Where was I? No, I went to win rate and I forgot where I was. No. The wound was healed. The whole world marveled at this miracle and gave allegiance to the beast. They worshipped the dragon for giving the beast such power, and they also worshipped the beast. Who is the great as the beast? No, who is as great as the beast? They exclaimed. Who is able to fight against him? Then the beast was allowed to speak great blasphemies against God, and he was given authority to do whatever he wanted for 42 months. And he spoke terrible words of blasphemy against God, slandering his name and his dwelling. That is, those who dwell in heaven. And the beast was allowed to wage war against God's holy people and to conquer them. And he was given authority to rule over every tribe and nation and language and nation. And all the people who belong to this world worship the beast. But I don't. What is the Lord trying to set up here? So the people who didn't worship God worshiped this beast who healed one of his heads? Or wouldn't they just not? What? Okay, usually I don't trust in what I read. I just more for the sake of reading it. But as I did in this part, I'm trusting more and more about this. I mean, I'm not religious. I'm telling you right here. I said before multiple times, I'm not religious. This is insanity at this point. What? They are the ones whose names were not written in the book of life before the world was made. The book that belonged to the Lamb who was slaughtered. Anyone with ears to hear should listen and understand. Anyone who is destined for prison will be taken to prison. Anyone who is destined to die by the sword will die by the sword. That means God's holy people must endure persecution and patiently and remain faithful. No, persecution patiently and remain faithful. The beast out of Earth. First, let me get to the next node first. Or is it shock now? Nope, we have the Admiralty node. Ooh. I don't have a tangle for it, but I'll probably swap Meursault off just for temporarily. So I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with just the H-Torp ones. So I'll swap Meursault off and maybe just throw Yi Song on for the thing. I have not the Way Branch stiffed yet. Wait. Then I saw another beast come up out of the earth. He had 2 horns, like those of a ram, but he spoke with the voice of a dragon. He exercised all the authority of the first beast, and he required all the earth and its people to worship the first beast, whose fatal wound had been healed. He did astounding miracles, even making the fire flash down to earth from the sky, while everyone was watching. And with all the miracles he was allowed to perform on behalf of the first beast, he deceived all the people who belonged to this world. He ordered the people to make a great statue of the first beast, who was fatally wounded, and then came back to life. He was then permitted to give life to this statue so that it could speak. Then the statue of the beast commanded that anyone refusing to worship it must die. Where was I? He required everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to be given a mark on the right hand or on the forehead, and no one could buy or sell anything without that mark, which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. Wisdom is needed here. Let the one with understanding solve the meaning of the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man. His number is 666. The RAM and 144000. Actually, so if you're saying like each number individually or just the actual number, like 666 or 144,000. How should I say it? It's more dramatic if I say each number out loud individually, but it would be make more sense if I just said like the proper number. But it required me to think a bit of how to actually say it instead of just saying the numbers one at a time. So 14. Then I saw the ram standing on Mount Zion, and with him were 144,000 who had his name and his father's name written on their forehead. Wait, so is it like a parallel with like the ram and is it like parallels of God with the dragon and stuff? Now they're doing also the numbering as well. So are they like 2 of the same thing or something? What is the meaning of this? Hey, people who really want to pay attention to the Bible, how do you interpret this? Leave it in comments below, because I'm surely losing it right now at this. Let me know for burn. I need all to burn tier 2 so I can get the Yo branch one easier. Yes. I don't really have any bleed on here. Then take this for Tremor, mate. I don't really actually need that, do I? Let's take some Swash. Prestige Tar, that is good. Fragment of Allurement, I'll take that as well, yes. Or Bride. Fragment of Inertia. Ooh, what can I sell? Well, hold on, can I do something real quick? I prepped the page turn, so I got distracted on this sentence. And I heard a sound from heaven, like the roar of mighty ocean waves, or the rolling of loud thunder. It was like the sound of many harpists playing together. This great shot. Should I manually be doing this one? Hold on. Okay, after this, I'm gonna have to manually do this. Dude, no, I wind rated too fast. Oh no. No. How did you all do this? No. Sound of many harpists playing together. This great Shire sang a wonderful new song in front of the throne of God, and before the 24 living beings and the 24 elders. No, 4 living beings. Oh, I have to mess up the. I said 24 living beings. No, it's 4 living beings and 24 elders. All right. No one could learn this song except the 144,000 who had been redeemed from Earth. They have kept themselves as pure as virgins, following the Lamb, wherever he goes. They have been purchased from among the people on the earth as a special offering to God and to the Lamb. They have told no lies. They are without blame. I can't hit this one, right? That's how it's supposed to be. No, it's when they're all marked. Alright. So I just do this here. What if I just... No, it's evade that then. Yeah, just have to make sure I just damage all these and not... I don't... Should I be... Actually, try to hit by the counters this turn. What if I just ignore this? Just keep hitting it. I probably could get away with this early on. It's not late floors, right? I just did away with this. Yeah, I think they can tank it. The free angels. And I saw another angel flying through the sky, carrying the eternal good news to proclaim to the people who belong to this world. To every nation, tribe, language, and people, fear God! He shouted. Give glory to him, for the time has come when he will sit as judge. Worship him who made the heavens, the earth, the sea, and all the springs of water. Then another angel followed him, shouting through the sky, shouting, Babylon has fallen! The great city is fallen, because she made all the nations of the world drink the wine of her passionate immorality. Then a third angel followed them, shouting, anyone who worships the beast and his statue or accepts his mark on his forehead or on the hand must drink the wine of God's anger. I'm not thinking either if I'm on. What is it? Oh, it's stood. It's stood. So this is a total of 5. This is a total of 3. This one is a total of 6. Oh, I'm gonna have to take these. I got Entangled Fate. Now I have to activate it every turn. So I will have to take Meursault off the team temporarily. Should I actually take this for the max HP thing here? Or should I be taking line free? Do you think I have to dead it? You know what? Actually, no, let me do my full refresh. See if I get the Bongy pack. No, I have Spring Cultivation right here. Oh man, I stopped the bad part of the Bible, didn't I? It's not have to go through this. Oh wait, no, this returns to be too long, isn't it? Okay, yeah, I did them all anyway. Okay, yeah, it's F2. Just I have to win this one, right? Or else just throw it away for no reason. Do you have any bonuses towards it? Now I have to fight all of the side branch, I guess. Yeah, sure. Swipe out the side branch while you're at it. It's from the drink of the Dawn of Dawnings has been poured full strength into God's cup of wrath, and they will be tormented with fire and burning sulfur in the presence of the holy angels and the Lamb. The smoke of their torment will rise forever and ever, and they will have no relief day or night, for they have worshipped the beast and his statue and have accepted the mark of his name. This means that God's holy people must endure persecution patiently, obeying his commands and maintaining their faith in Jesus. And I heard a voice from heaven saying, write this down. Blessed are those who die in the Lord from now on. Yes, says the Spirit, they are blessed indeed, for they will rest from their hard work, for their good deeds follow them. The harvest of the earth. Then I saw a white cloud, and seated on the cloud was someone like the Son of Man. He had a golden crown on his head, and a sharp sickle in his hand. And then another angel came down from the temple and shouted to the one sitting on the cloud, swing the sickle, for the time of harvest has come. The crop on earth is ripe. They have full res here. Activate the thing, right? So the one sitting on the cloud swung his sickle over the earth, and the whole earth was harvested. After that, another angel came from the temple in heaven, and he also had a sharp sickle. Then another angel who had the power to destroy with fire came from the altar. He shouted to the angel with the sharp sickle, swing your sickle now to gather the clusters of grapes from the vines of the earth, for they are ripe for judgment. So the angel swung his sickle over the earth, and loaded the grapes into the great winepress of God's wrath. The grapes were trampled in the wine press. outside the city, and blood flowed from the wine press in a stream about 180 miles long and as high as a horse's bridle. Are they making human wine? They are harvesting people of the earth into... They're using drapes as an analogy. I'm not, they're not actually throwing them in a drape press. This is an analogy. But are they swishing people into blood, like juice? This is God's wrath? What? Like I said before, you know, this is not really a way to earn respect, Mr. Dodd. Just going to master people who don't agree with you is right the thing. Of course, these are saying everyone who doesn't agree with you is some evil demonic being who worships some beast or something. But this is like pretty rude, you know. I hate to break it to you. Actually, no, I love to break it to you that you are being quite rude right now without you saying all this stuff, Dodd. The Song of Moses and the Lamb, 15. Then I saw in heaven another marvelous event of great significance. 7 angels were holding the 7 last plagues, which would bring God's wrath to completion. I saw before me what seemed to be a glass sea mixed with fire, and on it stood all the people who had been victorious over the beast and his statue, and the number of representing his name. They were all holding harps that God had given them, and they were singing the song of Moses, the servant of God, and the song of the Lamb. Great and marvelous all your works, O Lord God the Almighty, just and true are your ways, O King of nations, who will not fear your Lord, and glorify your name. All nations will come and worship before you, for your righteous deeds have been revealed. I need a drink of water. The 7 bowls of the 7 plagues. Alright, fun way. Okay, so my stomach was growling, so I was a bit impatient with going through some of this stuff. So I probably need to also rest my throat some. So I ended here also because I don't want it to be too long. The export time might be, what, like 5 or plus hours or something, which is a bit... Actually, no, it usually is. No, it might become like 10 hours if I push it beyond like a... What do you call it? Hour 30? I also end up eating 2 things that expired instant oatmeal. 2024 October and January 2025. Hopefully it's fine, but now let's return to the 7 bowls of the 7 plagues. Then I looked and saw that the temple in heaven, God's tabernacle, was thrown wide open. The 7 angels who were holding the 7 plagues came out of the temple. They were clothed in spotless white linen, with gold sashes across their chests. Then one of the 4 living beings handed each of the 7 angels a gold bowl, filled with the wrath of God, who lives forever and ever. The temple was filled with smoke from God's glory and power. No one could enter the temple until the 7 angels had completed pouring out the 7 plagues. 16. Then I heard a mighty voice from the temple say to the 7 angels, "Go your ways and pour out on the earth the 7 bowls containing God's wrath." Page turn. 44. So the first angel left the temple and poured out his bowl on the earth, and horrible malignant sores broke out on everyone who had the mark of the beast and who worshipped his statue. Then the second angel poured out his bowl on the sea, and it became like the blood of a corpse, and everything in the sea died. God? You're not going to win anyone over by massacring the sea life, you know? I hate you. You suck. You can't just go massacring sea life for no reason at all. Those sea creatures don't have the mental capacity to even think about religion. So you kill them? What's wrong with you? Ugh, sickening. Then the third angel poured out his bowl on the rivers and springs, and they became blood. And I heard the angel who had authority over all water saying, "You are just, O Holy One, who is and who always was, as you have said these judgments. Since they shed the blood of your holy people and your prophets, you have given them blood to drink. It is their just reward." Can humans even sustain themselves off of drinking blood? I mean, in terms of taste, Okay, I had nosebleed before and blood goes into my mouth. My blood tastes good. Like I mentioned before how I had like some like cow blood like pudding or something and it was tasted bad. And I was saying, oh, my blood tastes so much better from my nose. Blood tastes good, yes, but can it sustain the human being? Someone run that experiment, alright? I don't know. Tier 2 Ego Lift, what do we get? Painkillers, alright. So there's the Shaojing line. Then they have all the exclusive Ego Lifts if it's 5 power, so that's offensive plus it's 4. That's a total of 7. So it's also a total of 7, but it's trash power. And this one is also a total of 7. And this one is just 7. I feel like a Bell of Truth, but trash power is better than that. And I'll take this just so I can have them all. And it's not really worth it, is it? It's not really worth it, I feel like. But I want to anyway. We are hoarding ego diffs, alright? We are hoarding. I don't want to take the tier 4 dupe. Alright. Dust of Amber, Misery Destroying, BokGak, Down Combined, other thing like textbook. No, refresh. Nocturnal Sweeping, yeah, I need to take that, but 10 Adept, what do you call it? The hidden pack. No! Oh, Nocturnal Sweeping is here anyway. Alright! Let's take that. Fragment of Conceit. We have 2 treasure mark nodes. Then I heard a voice from the altar saying, "Yes, O Lord God, the Almighty, your judgments are true and just." We have the Heishou pack as well here. Then the 4th angel poured out his bowl on the sun, causing it to scorch everyone with its fire. Everyone was burned by this blast of heat, and they cursed the name of God, who had control over all these plagues. They did not repent of their sins and turn to God and give him glory. Then the 5th angel poured out his bowl on the throne of the beast, and his kingdom was plunged into darkness. His subjects growled their teeth in anguish, and they cursed the God of heaven for their pains and sores, but they did not repent of their evil deeds and turn to God. Then the 6th angel poured out his bowl on the great Euphrates River, and it dried up so that the kings from the east could march their armies toward the west without hindrance. And I saw 3 evil spirits that looked like frogs weep from the mountains of the dragon, the beast, and the false prophet. Oh no, we didn't have to do that. Aww. Hoping trying to get the thing uploaded now. They are demonic spirits who work miracles and go out to all the rulers of the world to gather them for battle against the Lord on the great judgment day. On that great judgment day of God the Almighty. Look, I will come as unexpectedly as a thief, because blessed are all who are watching for me, who keep their clothing ready so they will not have to walk around naked and ashamed. And the demonic spirits gathered all the rulers and their armies to a place with the Hebrew name Armageddon. Then the 7th angel poured out his bowl into the air, and a mighty shout came from the throne in the temple, saying, "It is finished!" Then the thunder crashed and rolled, lightning flashed, and a great earthquake struck, the worst since people were placed on the earth. We kind of the green guys now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ryōshū! How could you? The great city of Babylon split into 3 sections, and the cities of many nations fell into heaps of rubble. So God remembered all of Babylon's sins, and he made her drink the cup that was filled with the wine of his fierce wrath. And every island disappeared, and all the mountains were leveled. There was a terrible hailstorm, and hailstones weighing as much as 75 pounds fell from the sky onto the people below. They cursed God because of the terrible plague of the hailstorm. The great prostitutes, 17? This is a long one, actually. Should I stop here? Yeah, I'll stop here then. We return when I read Haruhi for the sweepers, alright? And so it'll be a Haruhi part fully next time, alright? Because I am running out of the New Testament, alright? After the renovations, those are possums, which are wrong. Yes, the possums are a wrong part, but that's it. So there's not being much variety in the possums, so it'll just be the possums. Unlike here, where it's like, I can go from a weather to renovations. So I want to try and sync it up so I can actually, probably complete hardway first, right? So I need rupture. Let's see. Oh, I actually even did that last run. I can't remember. Okay, first before I do those, I want the rupture diff with tailsmans and a hair stride, right? Is that it? No, I need one more. Oh no, I couldn't get it. It's just actually take that. Don't just fight the sweepers, yeah. But I don't think I could get it. Ooh, this sucks. Oh, there's both the that branch. Let's see. So maybe taking more blindsiding trees instead, so I get the death right. Or Servant's Moral Fury is also pretty good for just disrupt damage, but this is should be fine. Oh yeah, I was saying my Faust here. I've been Lavdium, but it's better not be too long if retorting. I don't want to have to pull an all-nighter or sweep badly while waiting for us to export. All right.